Saturday, and we have some packages. Usually it's a lot heavier and going a lot faster. That doesn't seem to be the case today. Definitely a huge difference in the traffic. This is downtown Los Angeles. And usually traffic's really heavy, but this time it's not. It's not as heavy as it normally is. So you can definitely feel the change. You can definitely feel the change. You can just feel the change. You can see the change because the traffic isn't as heavy. Less people on the streets. I find that interesting that there's less people on the streets. Less activity. And it's almost 10:30, so you would see it's almost 11. So when I parked, there was no problems. And I wait like I normally do for to get stuff done, and had no problems this time around to report. So that's always a plus. And it wasn't as crowded. It wasn't a lot of people getting coffee this morning. Usually there's a lot of people going in and out to get coffee. But that wasn't the case today. And I have a gray wig that I picked up. And I tell you guys, every time when I order the wigs, they never really look like the picture. They send me something similar, because I wanted one with gray hair so I could see what I look like with full gray hair. But it wasn't the same wig that was in the photo on TikTok. But I'll show you guys anyway. We're going to do the package opening, packages and so forth. And we're going to have our regular chat about Los Angeles and what's been going on. Like I told you, I've been just avoiding downtown and avoiding areas with from the fire issue and just a bunch of issues going on, and I've just been trying to stay out of the way. I think that's best for me and my situation. So my heart goes out to all that's going on besides today, and I just look forward to things improving. This is just unbelievable. I've never seen traffic like this downtown Los Angeles. Look at this. This is crazy. I've never seen it like this before. Remember that time people were going down that one lane and then the police went after it? Well, this is the same time, and there's no traffic this time around. Same place, same spot, same time, it's just no traffic. don't know. I don't even know how to feel about all this. It's so, you know, like some people say is less demand. We have yet to see what the effect will be. But we did have issues with housing. I don't even see as many people out on the streets. Now, I don't know how quick they got people off the street. I don't know what happened. But usually when you drive through downtown, there's people all along the side homeless. I'm not seeing that today. I saw one lady, she was in front of the YMCA, downtown YMCA. And that was it. And then I saw some trailers, and they had stuff picked up. They didn't have stuff along the side. It just, everything's looking different. I do need an oil change. So I just wanted to show you guys what downtown LA is looking like. Parking enforcement. It's definitely less traffic. There's not a lot of people out and about. Usually this time there is. It's the same time. It's the same schedule that I normally run my errands. And I had just avoided running the errands because so much was going on. And I didn't want to get, you know, all up in what was going on, so I was avoiding certain areas. And they still have this area cleared out. From the last time that I reported to you guys, it's still cleared out. They cleared out the homeless. I don't know if I would call this an encampment, but they cleared it out. Whatever you want, it would have been called. They cleared all that out one Saturday, and the park and everything is all cleared out. Side right here is where they cleared everything out. It's cleaner than it's ever been, I can tell you that much. It's never been this clean. So I just wanted to show you guys so you can see. I don't know. I mean, it's almost like they're saying too that they didn't have control of what was going on. So we all assumed that everything was legit, and now they're saying it wasn't legit. I always like this building here. It's pretty. So I don't know what to think. You know what I'm saying? But I will definitely say that wherever, you know, you call home, you want to build something wherever that you're going to be, wherever that it is that you are, especially since we have access to the internet and stuff. People love going to Mexico, so build something there, and you know people will be there to spend money, and you make money there too. Wherever that you are, if you're building something, people will come. They'll spend their money to be, you know, in certain places and spaces with good food, and you know, people treat you right. You can make money wherever you auntie's husband, I guess he was. He was a husband. And, or boyfriend. Let me retract. Hold on, put y'all on hold. There's like always traffic here. Anyway, they took him. They came and took him. They fought him. And for the longest we couldn't find him. And being a child, a lot of times, you know, you don't know the end story, but he ended up missing. One of them they did locate, but the other one they never located him. And so yeah, it brings back memories. It's not the first time that something like this has gone down. And it never feels good. It always seems like, you know, is there a better way that we could do things? But I also understand, you know, they kept saying we don't have enough housing for these people. We don't have enough this or that and the other. Every time you turn around, somebody's talking about going to Mexico. So I would think Mexico would be expanding. People say it's cheaper to live in Mexico. So I would think that they would be expanding to the point where they can bring in more people themselves. But this is what it's looking like. It's less traffic. Usually people speeding past me. So we'll see if the less demand will have effect on prices. It's like talking about something after the freaking fact, just, you know, it's too late after the fact. But I don't think it's going to be a permanent. I don't think all this is going to be permanent, just for the mere fact after 4 years they change presidency and the new president comes in and they do what they do. But indeed, you can see the difference in the traffic. It's just not as congested. It should be interesting how the housing situation pans out. The Altadena area, there's already one person that sold their lot for $500,000. A little less than 500 grand or something around there. They showed the price of the asking, but they didn't tell the price of what they actually sold it for. And then, you know, we have the Olympics coming through, so yeah, they probably are cleaning out some stuff, making room for the Olympics to get that money, but they're also going to need people. So like I said, I don't think this is going to be permanent yet. I think they're going to make some adjustments, and of course, people that want to come in and work, they'll definitely make room for them. Alright guys, we're going to grab a bite to eat and just have a quick little conversation. So I just wanted to take you guys through the downtown area just so you could see how drastically things have changed. I'm not for or against anything. I'm simply trying to understand, because like I said, this has happened before within my time at being 55, just a different group of people. So obviously more immigrants have come in since that time period and that time frame when that happened to my aunt's husband. And like I said, we never even knew what happened to him. Yeah, because they got into an altercation. Like they beat him up. And the other guy, they were able to locate him, but my aunt's husband, they didn't. And before that they started, the removal, they were messing with him. They kept messing with him and stuff. And then finally, all that went down the way that it did. And this was in the Boyle Heights area, if I'm saying that correctly. So, when I tell you it's traumatizing because it seems like we just can't seem to get stuff right, I guess. Like I said, I just simply try to understand what it is that we're trying to do and how can we do this better. I know with myself, like I told you guys, things had just changed here in Los Angeles to the point where I couldn't even get my car fixed. So I'm not for or against any way or the other, because a lot was going on. Like I was telling you guys, there was a lot going on. Even when I left to write the book, I remember there was a lady at the public transportation, and she was wanting us to sign a form because a lot of these agencies weren't treating people of color that look like me well. And this is when I was leaving. So when I came back years later, I just started kind of looking into things because I wanted to get my nonprofit started again. And I figured, us having our own nonprofits, anybody can come get food just like we do at any of the other nonprofits, or build a type of hostel for people to stay. I wanted to put something together like that. I just don't feel that it should be that damn difficult for people to have food and get food. I don't think people should result to the point of that they have to steal food, like the basic stuff. I just think there's so much waste and there's so much around here that you can get what you need, that you don't need to steal food. And I think that there's enough buildings and empty buildings that we can utilize those and make them into like a hostel or something that people can use so they're not out on the streets, especially for the elderly and the disabled. So here we are, and no one's really stepping up for the black community, but everybody keeps mentioning the black community. So I'm not understanding what they expect the blacks to do after they've been water holes sprayed, killed, shot, feathered, tarred. I mean, it's just, I'm not understanding how they expect the blacks to have an impact on this particular situation. Because just recently, with the guy that was strangled and killed, nobody said much other than the fact that there was a woman that had a situation with him. So not really understanding the situation, but also knowing that that didn't quite look right, what took place. And nobody really stepped up then. Nobody said anything when, blacks were being shot and killed, and, nobody was saying anything. So I'm not understanding why all of a sudden people are now trying to have something to say as far as wanting blacks to stand up. That's not the energy that I'm getting. What it's really saying is, why aren't they leaving too? Why aren't you doing something with them? But I think a lot of people forget that most blacks in America, especially that have been here since slavery time, are mixed with white. Like, that's their offsprings. The first that step foot, their grandchildren are considered black. So all throughout history, and the Mayfeather, whatever, Mayflower, their grandchildren who are alive today are of color, black. So that is a very messy story and situation. But there are some blacks that will leave. We've been through this situation before. There are some old blood, old negative blacks that America has shipped out before and was never able to return home. So this isn't the first time that America has done this. This isn't anything new. I just think what's interesting is now the very people that they've been holding down, all of a sudden you want them to step up. It sounds more like you want the blacks to sacrifice their children and their men and women for a war that nobody is wanting. And it's unfortunate because in the Hispanic and Latina community, the blacks weren't always treated well and still aren't treated well, but then you're asking for something. It really does not make any kind of sense whatsoever, because it all starts at home, as they say. And if it starts at home, that means you would be treating your blacks in your community better. If wherever that you are, it starts home, and building wherever that you are will be a better use than trying to fight some people who have just been exhausted. The fundamental blacks, the blacks from original that was already here before colonization, all of that, those people are exhausted. And most of the people that were fighting the good fight, they're ever incarcerated or dead. So the meal plans for the kids and everybody that help all poor people, those people are, like I said, ever incarcerated or dead. So that fight the power is that engine, that steam engine, that train is no longer chewing down the train tracks. Like, it's just, nobody's doing that anymore. Like, when the fight was going, that was a time to be there. And there was a time when the black and brown had a coalition, but like I said, most of those people are ever too elderly, too old, dead, or incarcerated. So that particular fight is over. This is a new time, new era, and you got to work with your mind, not the physical fight of bloody and killing. That's the part that people want to stop. We're not being a sacrificial lamb and for your embetterment. I mean, it just doesn't make sense. So wherever that they're shipping people or sending people, with the internet and everything, you can start a business wherever you are. You can create wherever that you are and make something of value, and it will make a difference in the world and in your culture, your ethnicity, all of that. Wherever you are, if you start building there, it will make a difference. So we have to trust the people that are leading, that they know more than the average person on the street, and that they are making adjustments for the people who are legally here and who pay the taxes, and trying to count the money of where the tax money is going, and not wanting to spend it on wars, and would rather invest in the infrastructure and training people for the new and up and coming jobs that, you know, are around the corner. They want to make a difference to have a future for their children. Some of the areas now, a lot of the white people are pulling their kids out of the school because the Asians are there, and they feel their kids don't have a chance. So it's going to be interesting the next 4 years as what they choose to do. But I'm just speaking as a woman of color, a black woman, Negro, whatever, indigenous, Native, whatever title that you want to give. I don't know what they would expect someone like me, who has been disabled, couldn't get an attorney to fight for my rights, couldn't even get my damn car fixed, had somebody hand me my keys with my car jacked up and not say a word. Couldn't even get water at some of these places while I'm trying to figure out what I should do during the pandemic. So now you're asking what? What would you possibly be asking? To get wrongfully thrown in jail while trying to seek medical care? I mean, I'm missing the point of what blacks are supposed to be doing. That's the part that just doesn't make sense. When all that was now got something to say, it just really does not make any kind of sense whatsoever. It's a horrible situation to see because you don't want to see people played like that and just thrown around like no value. Nobody wants to see that. But it seemed like it was awfully damn understanding when it was somebody like myself that looked like me. Nobody stepped up to say, yeah, that guy messed up her vehicle. We should do right by her. Nobody stepped up when I'm just saying right by her. Nobody freaking stepped up and say, here, let's help you get an attorney. So I'm not understanding. Like, if you learn, usually your behavior, you act a certain way by what you've learned. So what we've learned, just like you guys have taught, is to step back. And that's what's happening right now. People are stepping back. Some people are lucky enough to still get attorneys and have people to, speak up for them and fight their fight for them. But in general, it's not happening for everybody. So I really put faith, as people have told me, to pray and have your relationship with God, the Almighty. And that's the advice that I would give back, is what was, I always tell you guys, whatever energy you send it to me, I send it back. I want you to get your money. I want you to be successful. I want you to be happy. So I would recycle and resend that same energy. So you sending me good energy, I'm sending double back that good energy back to you, that you're successful, your dreams come true, you're protected, you're loved. You're sending that good energy back. So somebody's not sending good energy. I guess somebody's not truthful in what it is that they're wanting, because that's how things end up this way, is that somebody's not on the up and up. So if we truly have love in our heart for each other, then the outcome should turn out very well. So we're going to go ahead and get our bite to eat and talk about the nutrition that we need so we can have a good, clear gut and manifest the positive things in life that we want. Alright guys, so we went ahead and got our order, and we'll go ahead and pick it up. We're going to try the Nashville special that they have, the Nashville bowl with the fries. So it's the Nashville hot loaded fries combo. Just means it comes with a drink. And then for my little rewards point, I get a chicken little sandwich for free, which is normally $3.49. Okay, let's do our pickup.
I can help you.
Alright, let's see what this looks like. Some napkins. I already got some grease on one of the napkins. We're gonna toss that one napkin. Let me toss all of them. Let's see here. And then we got, for our dipping sauces, we have honey barbecue and buffalo ranch. And then this is the free sandwich for the rewards. Oh, it's on toasted bread. That's awesome. So it looks like it's just a tender, a pickle with some type of sauce, probably mayo. And you can see it's toasted. And it looks like the grease is just from the food. So no worries there. And here's the Nashville special. And it's the Nashville hot loaded fries bowl combo. So that's what we got the drink. There you go. That's the drink. So let's see if these Nashville hot loaded fries are worth $10.29. And it looks delicious. Alright, let's try it first without putting any sauce or anything on it, just so we can see what the flavors are like. We got pickles. Alright, we're going to start with one of the little chicken tenders. I don't see a lot of fries. Just looking at it, it doesn't look like the picture. This is what the picture looks like. Do you see all those French fries there? Yeah, we're missing some fries. It's fresh, but the fries, there aren't that many of them. And it doesn't really look like you need to put any additional sauce. I don't know if it's just this location, but they didn't put much coleslaw on it. They didn't put many fries. So it's just not plenty enough for me to pay $10.29 for it. The coleslaw is a regular coleslaw. The spiciness is nice, especially if you like spicy foods. But overall, like I said, it's not worth the $10.29, this particular purchase. Now at location matters. Different location, especially at the San Dimas, it's going to look better. It might even taste a little bit better. But overall, it tastes like KFC. I just would want it to reflect more of how the picture shows me that my bowl should look. And that would be with more fries, a little bit more of the coleslaw. And I think it tastes alright. The flavor's good. It tastes like it should taste. It's fresh. It's just there's not a lot of fries. There's not a lot in the bowl for $10.29. All right, so now we'll go ahead and try our reward sandwich with the toasted bread, the tender, the pickle, and I believe that would probably be mayo. Let's give it a try. Okay. Tastes pretty good. The regular price is like $3.29. I think I'd rather have mustard than mayo on mine. And if it wasn't for just wanting to try the Nashville hot combo, I probably would have just ordered fries. You know I love their fries. When the fries are fresh, they're good. Or the chicken pot pie. But I wouldn't do the Nashville hot combo fries bowl. There wasn't enough fries in it. It was not worth $10.29. And if it wasn't for the little gift of the tender, I may would have returned it, to be quite honest, because there wasn't enough fries in there. I think I have 4 French fries. So for sure, location matters. I don't recommend it. And if I were to buy something at KFC, it would probably be the chicken pot pie and possibly the fries. Occasionally, depending on the location, the wings can taste pretty good, but it just depends on the location. I'm not sure if I would give this a try again at a different location. I think overall I would give this a 6. Just a 6. Alright, to the next one. I just want to show you guys the oil at the bottom. The spice is good. It's just, that's too much oil there for as few fries as there are. That's too much oil. It was fresh. At least, tell you that much. It was freshly cooked. It didn't taste old or stale. Just there weren't a lot of fries. And the coleslaw was just a little coleslaw. Just a little cheese. I really think the location is why this one just isn't as great as it could be. There's another location I normally go to. So I think that's why this didn't turn out as well as if I had went to a different location. But there you have it. I just wanted to show you so you can see everything. Indeed, location matters. And yesterday, I was not happy with my order. This time around, we're going to go ahead and try San Dimas. San Dimas has always been fresh, delicious, and they have not let me down. So I'm trusting this time around. It will be the same. It'll be delicious. But we're ordering the Korean barbecue loaded fries bowl this time around instead of the Nashville. Now that spicy sauce that they put on it has a horrible aftertaste. I don't know what that is. And at first I didn't notice it. I did take a picture of all the oil at the bottom. And after the fact, I originally gave it like a 7. Should have been more of a 6. But after that taste, the aftertaste would make it a 3, if not worse than that. That aftertaste was horrible. It was so bad, I had to drive through Carl's Jr. and take advantage of their happy hour and get some, fried zucchini and some fries and stuff to get rid of that taste. So just be aware, maybe it's just my taste buds, but that aftertaste was horrible. Horrible. And there wasn't a lot of fries in that bowl that I had. Now they had a special. They was advertising a special where I could have got a bucket of chicken for a lot less than what you see online. However, I was really testing out the bowl and I really just didn't want a bunch of chicken. I wanted to really see what this new bowl was about. So this time we're trying a different one. Keeping our fingers crossed that it tastes much better than the first one.
With me. Thank you.
Alright, so we're going to try my favorite location. She said second window. Let's head on up to the second window for pickup. Appreciate you.
Have a great day. Okay?
You too. Take care. Alright, so we were trying a different location. Like I said, location matters. Alright, we'll just stop right here while it's still hot. And Alright. So like I told you guys, location makes a world of a difference. And we went with the digital exclusive meal. This one is supposed to be less. It's $6.99 versus the $10.99 that I paid at the other location. The Buffalo Ranches. So I went to my favorite location, which is a San Dimas, and it is the same bowl, same special. It's $6.99. I was overcharged at the other location. I'll put them up on the screen so you can see which one not to go to. But the other location did have a special on the chicken. So like I said, location matters. I don't know why it overcharged me $10.69 or $10.99, whatever it was. And this one was only $6.99. So let's get to it. Now, once again, when it comes to the fries, there are not a lot of fries sticking out of the side and all that. But I did get some fries on the side. It definitely smells fresh. So this time around, we got the Korean barbecue loaded fries instead of the Nashville. But they are both listed under the same price. The Nashville is showing for $6.99 and the Korean is showing for $6.99. So I was just simply overcharged at the other location. We'll talk about that separate from this review of the meal. And it has coleslaw, pickles, cheese, fries, and of course the Korean barbecue chicken. Now, just right off the back, the coleslaw in this one is real coleslaw. The other one was so oily at the other location. It tastes absolutely horrible. And then that oil that they put in it had a strong aftertaste that I could not get rid of. I was drinking stuff, chewing stuff, and I finally just had to go buy some other greasy food at my favorite Carl's Jr.'s, which was the deep fried veggies. And they have happy hour at Carl's Jr.'s between, I think it's like 2 and 4 or something like that. You have to look it up and see for yourself in the app. So yes, this coleslaw tastes much better. There's not many fries in there, and of course they are soggy, more like a potato. So we're gonna get this bite with the pickle. That actually tastes pretty good. There's no oil at the bottom. So this one is a better pick. If you had to pick between the two, I would go with the Korean barbecue. Definitely the Korean barbecue is much better than the Nashville hot loaded fries. And if you like your fries crunching, then you want to get some fries on the side. And I would recommend the Buffalo Ranch. It's delicious. And then it comes, of course, with a drink for $6.99. It's a digital exclusive. Yeah, with this one, the coleslaw is fresh. So it tastes like real coleslaw. And it's not bad. I don't like my fries soggy. So it's more like a potato. But that's why I got the fries on the side. And then for the chicken, let's give that a try. It's fresh. It's nice and hot. Still has a little crunch to it. And the Korean sauce was really nice. So this overall is a much better combo than the Nashville one that I got at the other location where I was overcharged. So this one had more coleslaw than fries. That's all coleslaw there. And literally I had maybe 5 fries. So overall, it's still around the 6 or the 7, maybe an 8. No, okay, yeah, I'm playing too much. It's still a 6. It's about a 6 or 7. Now the Nashville, I gave a 6 or 7 before I had the aftertaste of whatever that hot oil was, and that brought it all the way to a 0 where it was horrible. But I guess I would change the ranking of the Nashville hot to like a 3, and then I would keep the 6 for the Korean barbecue. The Korean barbecue has a really good taste. It's savory. It even has a little bit of sweetness to it, like a normal sauce for the Korean barbecue. They got that part right. It's just not a lot of fries in it. They also have it where you can get it with macaroni and cheese instead of the fries. That may be a better deal, especially if you like their mac and cheese. And it's only $6.99. We could go back through and try the mac and cheese. I'll think about it. I got a headache already. But overall, for $6.99, it wasn't bad, but there weren't a lot of fries in there. It was less than, 5 fries? And then I had to buy some fries on the side. We're going to go ahead and take one of these house sugars before we try our last combo bowl at KFC. And this I ordered through TikTok. And you just take 2 of the capsules. And it's a supplement, and it helps with the dietary needs for control of the sugar in the body, which I was interested just for that mere fact, because quite often I've had situations where I was borderline diabetic, not quite diabetic, so I had to change my lifestyle. I had to change, what I eat and cook more meals at home than any fast food. However, I still occasionally go through the drive-thru, and that's why we're doing the review. This last Korean barbecue mac and cheese bowl, a try, and that'll be it for today of KFC. All right, with this time around, we were able to get $1 off. It's always great to save money. Park here. All right, so let's give this last one a try. Let's open it up and see what we got inside. So we got the wrong bowl, and we're just gonna try to get the right bowl.
Welcome to my KFC. My name is Marisela. Would you like to try the new game day deal?
Marisela, I got the wrong bowl. I was supposed to get a mac and cheese Korean bowl.
I'm so sorry. What was Did you say you're supposed to be getting macaroni and cheese bowl?
Yeah, instead I got the fries, and it was supposed to be the mac bowl.
Okay, so go ahead and drive to the window.
Okay, thank you. Okay, she's gonna make it for us again. I always like this location. They have very good customer service. And here's the hours of operation. Yes, we got the right one. This is the mac and cheese. This is the Korean bowl, the Korean barbecue mac and cheese bowl combo. Okay. So, as expected, it's fresh, it's hot. You can see the little steam coming up off of it. And so instead of this time around having the fries, we got the mac and cheese with a little sprinkle of cheese on top, which is nice. And then, of course, the chicken bites, which are delicious and they're fresh. And then, of course, it has the Korean barbecue sauce on top. So this one, obviously, I can tell is going to be much better than the one with the fries. And I love the fact that they sprinkle a little bit of mozzarella cheese on top of the mac and cheese. Let's give it a try. Oh, that's nice. Because Korean barbecue sauce has a little sweetness to it with the twang and the spicy. And all that goes together very nice. This would be a much preferred bowl if you're going to pick one of the bowls. Comes with the drink. And it's a digital special, so you have to go through the app. Yeah, much better. Okay. This I would give an 8.5. Especially if you like their mac and cheese, you probably give it a 9 or a 10. And then you have the chicken bites. It's a good special for $6.99 because it comes with a drink. And that Korean barbecue sauce is a nice change from the norm to what you would normally purchase. It goes really nice with the mac and cheese. So to save you guys some money, I would say pick the Korean barbecue mac and cheese bowl combo. And like I said, if you go through the app, you can get it for $6.99, which is an awesome deal. Now, like I told you, location matters because obviously Demas, a KFC. Chicken bites are delicious. Fresh. The outside is nice and crunchy. Chicken is tender. And they put enough salt on it. I almost like the mac and cheese with the barbecue Korean sauce. They should put that in a package. So that way you can just get the Korean barbecue sauce and pour it on top of your mac and cheese. That's really nice. That's a nice combination there. Yeah, that's delicious. And there you see the chicken bite. It's nice and fresh. And look at the seasoning on the chicken. Nice little nugget. And I did get some buffalo ranch on the side with regular ranch. I have not used it because the barbecue, Korean barbecue sauce is delicious. I highly recommend that. If they get, like I said, put that in a little package, dipping sauce, I would order that with just the mac and cheese. It's delicious. Very nice. I figured it would taste much better. I mean, if you like KFC's macaroni and cheese, then you're gonna love this. And Korean barbecue sauce has a little sweetness to it, and it's spicy. So having that on top of the regular mac gives you something a little bit different that you already like. I love it. That is delicious. Especially for $6.99 with a drink. Yeah, see, like right now, I take a side of the Korean barbecue sauce and I pour a little extra right here. All right here. There's still some a little right there. And there's still some right there. And a little right there. It's delicious. I like the flavor. They should make that a KFC special sauce. Because I can see putting that on other stuff too. That's pretty delicious. You got something good there. Thank you so much. Send Demas location. You guys have great customer service. It's always top notch. And I appreciate all of you. Thank you.